You see, we all been taught this hood way like it's the way we supposed to live. Like we supposed to ignore the rich way and skip to the hood way. Well, fuck the hood way, I want the rich way. The hood way or the rich way. You want the hood way or the rich way. You want the hood way or the rich way. Hood way or the rich way. The hood way noodles, that's cool and all. Rich way got the steaks, I want the steaks and all. Hood way or the rich way. Hood way driving buckets.
The show about to start. Get your water ready. Tighten up.
Easy to pick. I want the rich. Fuck the hood way. I want the rich. I want the
It's your boy Prezi, Presidential Talent Group is the label. Here we are with another episode of Bar Talk from the Crib, episode 62. Get your water out. Get your water out. Get your paper out. Get your notepads out. How is everybody doing today? I thank God for waking me up, allowing me to see another day. You know we got to put God in every episode because ain't no demons welcome here. Get y'all shots in. Got to get your water right because that's why you got a headache because your pH is off. No, daddy. How's everybody doing today? I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Episode 62. That means we 62 days strong. Dropping back to back to back and not giving up. Today's episode is going to be self-rehabilitation. I'm going to give you 10 life principles along with the why about self-rehabilitation and why it is important. Let me take a shot for you. What other YouTube channel is giving you free game that you can actually use? You know, you got to get that convoluted stuff you're watching up out of there and come to a channel that actually loves you. We're going to run through these. 1, embrace self-awareness. You got to embrace self-awareness. In the world, if you don't learn nothing, one thing you better hope you got is some self-awareness so you know when something going on to get the hell up out of there. So 1, embrace self-awareness. Why? Understanding your strengths, weaknesses, and emotions allows you to make better decisions and adapt effectively. Self-awareness is the foundation for growth and self-rehabilitation. If you are always self-aware of what's going on, you'll know when you need to self-rehabilitate. You'll know when I'm drinking too much. You'll know when I'm spending too much money at the casino. You'll know when, hey, this is too much. I need to self-reflect and I need to tone it down and self-rehabilitate. So self-awareness helps with that. Write that down. 2, practice forgiveness, yourself and others. Why? Holding on to resentment or guilt hampers progress. Forgiveness frees emotional burdens and enabling healing and forward movement. It's okay to love somebody from a distance. You can forgive them and keep on going and never talk to them again. But when you're holding that hatred up inside, you better self-rehabilitate because there's some stuff that you did to some people and they forgave you and it's your turn to forgive. So you can forgive and not speak to a person, but just don't hold it up inside and have it doing something to you, okay? Cultivate resilience. Both of our favorite words together. Cultivate because it's more than doing one thing, and resilience because you got to be strong. Why? Life is unpredictable and setbacks are inevitable. Resilience helps you bounce back stronger, turning failures into opportunities for self-rehabilitation and growth. Always got to be able to self-reflect for self-rehabilitation, and you always got to be set to grow. You never was the same size. You kept growing, and you kept growing. Always be prepared to grow. 4, commit to personal responsibility. In order for you to be on point, you got to commit to personal responsibility. You know your responsibilities and make sure that you take care of them so that you know that you're doing your part. Why? Taking ownership of your actions empowers you to learn from your mistakes and correct course, which is vital for continuous self-improvement. Remember, every day we learn and every day we improve on ourselves. Every day we seeing where we went wrong and seeing how we can better ourselves, okay? 5, develop a growth mindset. Your mindset always got to be on growth. Don't think that you're bigger than the program. Don't think that you're the smartest in the room. Always try to be the dumbest in the room. So you always in the room where you're learning something. Okay, so develop a growth mindset. Don't think that you're the only. I don't think I'm the only one that can teach something. I'm ready to learn from a kid. You hear me? Why? Believing that abilities can improve fosters perseverance and openness to feedback, key components of ongoing self-rehabilitation. You got to be open to feedbacks. If you ain't seeing yourself, which we know that you can see you too drunk, you too high, or you too emotionally involved into that relationship or whatever is going on, If you can't take everybody else seeing it, you got to know for yourself. Okay, so when other people is telling you, you got to be open to feedback. Okay, 6, prioritize mental and emotional health. Your mental and emotional health is the number one thing that's important, because if the head's not right, everything ain't right. You the main person. If you ain't right, if you ain't emotionally right, how you going? Your kids are going to be right. You know why? Healthy mind and emotions are essential for clarity and decision making. If you ain't in the right mental state, how you gonna make right decisions, my guy? Hmm. That's why they give DUIs and under the influence tickets and stuff like that, because you not making the right decision. Same thing when your emotional and mental health is involved. If it's not to a peer peak state, you ain't even in the decision process making state of mind. Get right, big dog. 7, practice humility and openness to change. Why? Recognizing that you don't have all the answers and being willing to change promotes humility and facilitates ongoing self-rehabilitation. Sometimes you may get it wrong. Sometimes you don't have all the answers. Sometimes you got to go back and research. Sometimes you got to say, sorry, my bad. And that's where it comes in. It's an ongoing thing. Okay. Humility. You got to like, dang, my bad. For sure. Let me go back and do some research. You know what I mean? Practice humility and open to change. Okay. 8, set clear purpose driven goals. Be clear. Don't say, God, I need money. Say, God, I need $100,000. Don't say, God, I need a job. Say, God, I want to be that nurse. Be clear with your goals. Okay. Why? Well-defined goals provide direction and motivation. Regularly reassessing and adjusting goals is a part of self-rehabilitation to stay in line with your evolving self. Some of y'all be put in jail by force. Some of y'all need to go put yourself in jail. Not just jail like locked up, but jail like self-rehabilitate. Some of y'all need to be going through these things on a regular basis to help fine tune you. You wondering why you keep running into this convoluted stuff. It's because you convoluted. So that's what the universe is giving you, what you putting out. 9, nurture strong relationships. Why? Supportive relationships foster accountability, encouragement, and shared growth, all of which are crucial for self-rehabilitation and success. 10, live with integrity. If the things that you're doing go against your morals and codes and you wasn't raised like that, it's all bad, big fella. You need to self-rehabilitate. You need to self-reflect. You need to think this all over again. You need to be moving with integrity. Why? Consistency between your values, action, and beliefs, meaning that all those got to match up. Does your values and your actions go along with your beliefs? Because if you believe in God, but you out killing folks, your actions is not aligning with that. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to build trust and self-respect, key for inner peace and ongoing self-rehabilitation. So live with integrity so you can build that self-respect and people trusting you. Okay. Self-rehabilitation is the cornerstone of life and success. Self-rehabilitation is an ongoing process of healing, learning, and evolving that is essential for true success and fulfillment. Life prevents challenges, setbacks, and mistakes. These are inevitable. Okay. However, how we respond to them determines our growth trajectory. So how are you responding to somebody cussing you out? How are you responding to getting fired? How are you responding to anything? If it doesn't start with gratitude and end with gratitude, that's why you need to go back and self-reflect. That's why you need to self-rehabilitate. Jail actually helps people. Some of y'all need to go put yourself in jail, look in the mirror, see where you went wrong, and just take a reset. Okay. Episode 62. If you don't learn anything, learn that self-rehabilitation is key. Sometimes we just need a reset. We might make episode 63 about that. That sometimes you just need a reset. Okay. Bar Talk from the Crib, episode 62. We will see you tomorrow. I appreciate y'all.